Good morning. It is February 2nd, 2026, and this is Let It Go and Let It Grow. And what are we letting go of today? And that is the Hierophant. The joy in this card, I absolutely adore. It's absolutely beautiful. You see the stairway to heaven, that doorway to enlightenment. And there is a lot of joy in this card. I love this deck so much. So in the Let It Go, vein today, what are we letting go of? And we are releasing outdated beliefs and rules or should that no longer fit us, that you should have done this, you should be doing that. You're going to really let go of those today and stop shoulding all over yourself. Let go of the external authority overriding your inner knowing. So this would be looking outwardly to other authority figures. What are they perceiving? How are they, going on with their life? What are they doing? When you actually have that inner knowledge and that inner joy, you don't necessarily always need to seek out the opinions and of others. You should be concentrating on that own inner knowledge for yourself. Question traditions that keep you compliant instead of conscious. So what sort of things are you doing in your own life that keeps you possibly in a lower vibration or in a lower realm, where if you were to let those go, you would actually advance, succeed, and move forward? This is actually asking you to question your own traditions, your own ways of viewing things. What is right for you right now might not be what was right for you a year ago, 6 months ago, even last week. We all in this world move forward, expand, get new knowledge, and expand again. So this is really asking you to realize that you don't stay the same one moment to the next. Drop rigid spiritual and societal frameworks that limit growth. So it's be free. Allow yourself that joy. Allow your freedom of your own beliefs. You don't have to be locked into a box. You don't have to be chained down. And you don't need that outer permission from others to live by your own code that brings you joy, and allow wisdom to be lived, just not inherited. So really tap into your inner wisdom and come from your life at this point with that joy, with that outward expression of that inward place of calmness and beauty and happiness. You are wanting to redefine your stability, and it comes with values that evolve over time. So know that it's okay if you're different, because that's what this journey is all about. We are meant to evolve and move and change. Even though change can be scary to a lot of people, that is actually what we're meant to do. So that's what we're letting go of today. And what are we letting grow? And this is the Four of Swords. This is a beautiful time out and a restore. And you can see here, there are 3 swords here, and she's laying in a nest, restorative pose. So the 3 of hearts, or the 3 of swords, is the heart with the swords all through it. So there's a lot of work there, a lot of trauma, a lot of tearing down of emotions. So this is the rebuilding phase of that. So let rest become an intentional practice, not the last resort. So this is, take that time out to meditate and be with yourself. Take that time out in a day if you can, and nap. Do things that restore yourself, your energy, your frequency, and bring you back up. Allow the mind to pause, integrate, and reset. If you do something major like a retreat or meditation or work with psychedelic medicines, you need that time to integrate. So take that time, take that pause away from family, social media. Be by yourself, do that integration work. Take that time out and that rest for your own evolution. Choose silence over conflict and clarity over reaction. If I could underline words on a screen right now, I might actually put this on the screen, because that is choose silence over conflict and clarity over reaction. We are in very reactive times right now, and we are in a time where everybody is putting out their own opinions and alleged information, and we feel a lot of times pulled in that, and the necessity to want to respond, because everything that's coming out is so large and our brains are having a hard time to recalibrate. So take this time Time out for social media as well. Back off. Heal mental fatigue through stillness and reflection, not through constant inundation of information. You know, the brain loves that dopamine drop. The body loves that adrenaline rush. We actually get addicted to the hormones of stress, so that adrenaline feeling a pump through your veins, and the anger that comes with some people's comments and posts and stuff like that, that actually is fueling an addiction in the chemistry of your own body. Take that mental giant step back, reset, 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 create space for truth, and surface gently. Be gentle with yourself. Know what your boundaries are for even you personally. Take that time out. Rest when you need it. The nervous system needs the reset. Insight arrives when the mind is allowed to be quiet. So you can't constantly be inundating yourself with information and expect that enlightenment to come without doing that reset, without doing that integrative work and taking that time out to pause, to journal, to do self videos, to do all of the work to expand yourself. Not every truth comes from tradition. Not every answer requires effort. Sometimes wisdom arrives when you stop, rest, and listen. So this is a giant step today for you to just plug in and listen to yourself, your body, your needs, your mental health. Take that time out, sew that heart back up, restore yourself, integrate, and allow that knowledge to become a part of your essence. So what are we doing today for the Oracle cards? Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them, and you can only know them by taking that time and listening, and by going inward and finding what truly lights you up, what is your personal stairway to heaven, and what joy can you bring to yours today. But always know that the answers that you are looking for are inside of you, and you already know. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.